Hey guys, well, I'm going to do another Blu-ray review, and you could probably guess what I'm going to do a Blu-ray review on. So, if you guessed it, you're probably right or wrong. I'm going to do the Blu-ray review on Sleepaway Camp 2 on Happy Campers. I've already done a Blu-ray review on the first movie. If you haven't seen that one, check that one out too. That one was from last year. And I just recently got this one, so I'm going to start the review. Now with this Blu-ray, you get, of course, that slip cover. And since this is a Blu-ray DVD combo pack, you get both of it on Blu-ray and DVD. And just like the first movie, it's got the same artwork, so be careful which one you take out. That one's a Blu-ray because it says Blu-ray. That one's a DVD because it says DVD. And same thing with the first movie, as well as other movies released by this company, the Shout Factory, Scream Factory line. It's got a double-sided cover. And let me get this back right in. And hopefully it won't take too long, like I did with the first movie. Kind of am, sorry. There we go, got it. So now on to the review. Now I'm just going to say, picture quality is definitely very great with this movie. It's definitely pretty clear, unlike when I saw it on DVD. There was some, of course, the graininess, but what could you expect? I mean, I'm not going to say that the picture quality is all out perfect, because there is some like little dots, like white dots, little black dots that do appear on the screen a couple times. I can get past that though. I mean, like, after all, this movie was filmed on film, not digitally like today. So, like, so they did their best with cleaning up the picture and did pretty well. And also, like, the sound quality is also pretty good. I've heard things in the background that I didn't hear before when I used to watch this on DVD. And I also do like the features, like you get a commentary from Michael A. Simpson and Fritz Gordon, the writer. And a new behind the scenes called, what's it called? A Tale of Two Sequels. And this one has part 1 on it. Part 2's on the third movie, which I'll review next. And so we have interviews with the director Michael A. Simpson, with the editor, with the director of photography Bill Mills, and with one of the actresses, which is Amy Fields, who played one of the Schott sisters. I just kind of wish there was like more interviews with the actors. Like I was hoping there would be an interview with Renee Estevez, with Tony Higgins, with Brian Patrick Clark, and of course with Pamela Springsteen. So, like, if you're hoping there's going to be a interview with Pamela Springsteen, well, I'm sorry to say there is none. So, fortunately, that's a little disappointing. But I hear Pamela Springsteen just like didn't want like anything to do with Sleepaway Camp these days, which I find odd because of the fact that they said in these interviews that that she just had fun making this movie. You can clearly tell she had fun as well. Another interview I also really like is there's an interview with Jeff Hayes, who's of course a friend of mine. So he's actually the first person to do the interview with on this behind the scenes. The first person we see is for interviews. Saying that like that Robert Hiltzik was of course involved with early development for this movie, but he then gave the rights to the producer Jerry Silva. So that's actually a pretty interesting thing to know about this. There's also a little short film on this movie called Whatever Happened to Molly, and that's basically like for all these people asking like, you know, whatever happened to Molly? Whatever happened to Molly? I even remember actually getting a message on this Sleepaway Camp 4 review I did a while back, like, you know, saying like, oh, I've always wondered whatever happened to Molly. Oh, I've always kind of assumed that Molly died, or maybe because Angela really liked her, she just let her go. Yeah, but from what I saw, like on this short film, that it was like based off of like an original idea that Fritz Gordon put in his original script. So, for those of you wondering what happened to Molly, watch the short film. It's very short, like at least maybe 2 minutes long, but it's worth watching. And so, like, you know, as the movie itself, I mean, like, it's a very fun movie to watch. I mean, I've always really liked the Sleepaway Camp movies. I'm happy to own this one, part of my Sleepaway Camp collection. So I've always liked this one. I liked it more than the third movie. Not more than the first one, of course, but the first one's a classic. And so, I'm happy to own this movie, own the sequel to my favorite movie. And I think that's about all I gotta say. So this is definitely worth buying, worth checking out. Great addition to my collection. And I think that's all. Okay, so that's all for this Blu-ray review. Stay tuned for when I review the Blu-ray of Sleepaway Camp 3 on Teenage Wasteland. Coming up next. See ya.